Hey guys, it's another Thursday. And welcome everybody to another vibes full or vibe fill. I'm not sure if persons are hearing me. Or am I getting a feedback? Um, Let me know if you guys are hearing me clearly. Persons are hearing me though? I'm not sure. All right, so I'm getting some feedback. Yes. Ah, great, 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 great. So, yeah, man, we are. All right, big up Tough Boy, big up Tough Boy. We're here for another meeting. And so as we are about to get into the meat of the matter, this meeting is now fully called to order. And we are going to have some fun today. We're in for some interesting stuff today, coupled with giveaways, coupled with some interesting things to learn about aligning to your purpose. So you can look forward to that today. But just before we go any further, I'm just going to say a brief prayer and to just ask for God to send His blessings because we can't do anything without God and things. So we are going to pray at this time. So if you could just bow your heads as I pray. Heavenly Father, we are grateful for your mercies and your grace towards us. We're thankful for this another meeting. We're thankful for all that you have been doing in this time. We're thankful for platforms such as these that we've been able to connect as a club, as a family, and to learn and to network with each other. I pray that for this meeting that it be one of success and that persons will leave feeling benefited that they would have been here and they would have been a part of this session. I pray that you may have your way in Jesus' name. Amen. Yes. So we're going to, have a little icebreaker. And I'm going to have Robert join me on screen as as I should say, that as you know, we are partners or full supporters of Digital because they are our main sponsors. And so we're not just operating by ourselves, we're operating under the banner of Digital. So we try to support as much as possible. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, Robert, what going?
All good, bro. Everything good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, what do you have to share today?
uh, we just have a little credit for giveaway for the people, them. Yeah, boy. Wow, it's been a minute since I've been on here, but ready for this as usual.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
All right.
man.
Y'all start them off, or
We can just talk about, yeah, yeah, credit, man.
yeah, man. All right. Hold on. Let me look. All right. Yeah. Let me check the comments real quick. How many people there? All right, so I'm gonna need anybody who can comment and give me some details on what Digicel can do. I have $100 Digicel credit can give away to you. So just give me some of the things Digicel PlayGo can do. I can't do the little regular one them like Bip and Below all of them little thing they call them they were too easy for me. You see me, so I'm gonna need enough. you know, diversify on the thing. So anybody at all, even if you want, Google it and comment it. When I say who know what the app Digital Playgo can do. Anybody?
Let's
Wanna look
see.
like
Who can get that? I
I
mean,
mean, I say,
them are move slow. Like I don't know
I say
what go
like when you
on.
don't know the app them, like when I promote the app them every week.
And we are wholly for credit to give you, wholly for
That
credit,
means that means I said like my joke with the
wholly for
credit, like
credit.
they don't want more credit, no more service, nothing. Like
I
them
mean, even
Valentine's, me I say
well,
like
see,
them. Ooh.
Mr. Ramona say, entertainment is. She was the first one who, yeah, the first one who
Mm-hmm.
responded. Entertainment. Like Ramona, quick off the or out of the blocks. I think she was the first one who joined today, So I guess
Mona,
she's
so
in
wait,
for a
did they put a
special day.
roll, man?
Yeah,
They
man.
put
Yeah,
a
man.
roll. All right, you know, just you should be in any of the groups, so just don't worry, I'm gonna text another group and make sure I say you get your credit. All right, go on, Rafael.
Yeah, man. So really and truly, we just try to push these apps as much as possible. So it's not just about BIP. We have the Playgo, we have the My Digital app, you have Loop, and you
Below.
have Below for
Mm.
storage, and you have the is it the Load, Go Load for
Yeah,
radio.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, man. So we're just trying to push that kind of knowledge to you guys so you can download the apps, and of course whenever you download the apps we tend to like give away stuff, so you don't want
yeah,
to
yeah,
download the
yeah.
apps and make us know so we could give you some giveaways. And I know you're all yeah, so yeah, man. So I want to do a giveaway though, and I guess it'll be the first person who possibly, because I always try to get persons to download the apps and thing,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, for sure.
it's not just about BIP. Most persons probably, well, I won't say most persons because right now, the BIP group no look too
Too
enough, because
spicy, yeah.
it's
Like them
not
a ramp
spicy
with a
at
bit.
all. A lot of persons even join our BIP FMA group, and there's a lot of persons that are not there. Right now, I can tell you that how much persons in the WhatsApp group?
About
250
200,
something.
yeah, a
Yeah,
good amount
200
of
and
people for real.
yeah, yeah, and the big group doesn't there. So me not watching them. Me not really passionate about BIP. Maybe I'm not really like BIP that much, but yeah, it can go on. To be honest, the disappearing message thing kind of better than WhatsApp one, because WhatsApp
Yeah,
one,
that is
the one,
true.
the
It's
one for
so
WhatsApp
WhatsApp one shaky.
after 7 days.
Yeah, brother, like, what is that in a sense? And the next thing too, I say, say if I send pictures through BIP, it hold the quality way better than WhatsApp.
Yeah,
So if
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
will
yeah,
love complain about how the quality drop on WhatsApp or something, just send it on BIP. Trust me,
yeah, yeah.
all the
Me,
quality good.
I see Tashana Thomas asking about what is the big group. So really and truly, Tashana, we have a regular WhatsApp group, but what we try to do is to incorporate BIP, because that's one of the messaging applications that Digital is pushing. So we're just trying to ensure that our members are on the same page, and we try to engage them there. So yeah, all right. So Candice, I said nice and festive. On
Yeah,
it,
man, BIP
Candice.
have a buzz for real, man.
Candice, may I give you some credit? Just message me. Just for that.
Just for that.
Just for
Yeah,
that
man, I
comment,
say it for
Candice.
good, man.
Message me. May I send you some credit for that. Big
Just
up
for
for
that,
that,
for
Candice.
real.
So, guys, we just wanted to download the apps, but I want to give away some credit, and I want persons to download one of the apps that you've never downloaded before. When I talk about you download and uninstall it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just for the sake of getting credit. But I want you to download one of the apps that you've never downloaded before. So, let me see now. We
Can
have,
just you can make them screenshot it like when it's in the Play Store, so it shows say them never have it before.
yeah,
Screenshot it when it
man,
download and when it finish, say say
exactly.
yeah.
And at the end of the day, we wanted to screenshot and post it on
What
Posted,
Instagram and tag
yeah,
us,
posted on
yeah.
Instagram. I wanted to tag us. I wanted to tag Digital as well. So
Yeah, man.
about $300 credit to receive, and I guess the first person that does it. So let's see who can do that. So, well, Tashana says she's been living under a rock. Oh gosh,
Damn.
why rough
We
one,
can't we
Tashana?
can't afford to make a continue like this, man.
Well, welcome to the better side of things.
The
So,
bigger better side.
yeah, the bigger, better side. What do you mean? So, I realize that not a lot of persons are responding. I don't know if the responses are coming in slow, but I'm not seeing where persons are responding to that challenge just now.
No, man. I better tell you, man, it look like I said them Valentine's must buy them credit already, so they don't want no more credit. Me not know.
Oh gosh. Tashana, boy. Me don't know if I want to put that comment there on screen, you know.
No, some not like that one, man. That not look good. Like you're on the wrong side.
Why, Tashana? Just go on. That's enough to tell you. If all right.
Say she download a bit now still, so we have to restart
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Big up, Tashana. Big up.
that. No worries, sir. Me send you, oh, never mind. Me can't even send you a credit because you're there on the next side.
Well, why Tashana, you need to go switch, man. Nah,
I
it's
mean, I
not
say
lie
like you
still.
get that digital chip and we start sending you some credit.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, Tasha, you need to make a decision 2021, you know, so. So,
Alright.
new year.
Since the response is kind of low, we can always do some more giveaways later still, if anything.
Yeah. For real, man. Still not seeing any feedback or getting about that, you know, that
Yeah,
challenge I just gave a while ago. Still
yeah,
have the
man.
credit.
If anybody does it, then them just send it in the group and we'll send them a little credit as a treat today.
Yeah. So, um, but yeah, that's really it for now, guys. We don't want to keep you guys any further in this segment. Now we have Davian, Davian Brown, who is the chairperson for the marketing seminar, who is going to join us now to talk about Miss UTECH. And so I'm going to have him on screen now. Oh, go on, Davian.
Can you hear me, Ralph?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you, man. I'm hearing you.
Greetings, what's up?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Yeah, man, so go ahead. Get into it.
Yeah, man, let's go get into it, man.
All right. So, greetings, everyone. So, as Ralph stated earlier, I'm Dave Brown, chairman for the UTECH Jamaica Marketing Seminar. So, I'm just going to give you guys a 5 minute, if that much, brief on this UTECH, how we're looking to execute it this year, especially in the pandemic, and why you guys should actually be a part of it. Well, why the female should actually be a part of it. So the concept for the concept for this year's Miss UTECH is to stage the first ever virtual pageant in the school's history. So as a marketing seminar, the idea that we have is to really come with something new. Definitely, we can have it as we usually would. So the idea that we have for the event is to really execute something that has never been really done across any of the colleges or universities here in Jamaica. So we're actually trying to bring a new standard to the table. So out of all the participants or the applicants, we're going to use 12 ladies to be a part of the contest. Definitely due to COVID, we're changing how we usually do, training procedures, how we execute the event, as I stated earlier. Um, Currently, we're having a recruitment. I believe I can send the link in the group, in the YouTube. I believe I just sent it. So recruitment is open from February 4th to the 14th. It actually ends this Sunday on Valentine's Day. So I'm imploring all the young ladies out there to be a part of this. It's something that will not only really publicize it, but it also builds you, builds your self-confidence, and automatically the winner of the pageant, among all the other prizes that we have, will become a brand ambassador for the university. So making public appearances, representing the university on various occasions, etc. So finally, what are the requirements to actually be considered a contestant or be considered a qualified applicant for Miss UTECH? So you cannot be a final year student. As I said, the winner automatically becomes a brand ambassador for the university. So we need persons who have at least 1 year left in school. So first, second, or third year can be from any faculty or college or school. You have to be in good academic standing. So no student probation or standing fees. You'd have to be registered for the academic year to actually be considered as a qualified applicant. And you would also need a good GPA. Not really stressing it that much, but average, because as I said, we're looking for persons who will represent the university in the public space. So feel free to apply, ladies. You can check us out at Miss UTECH J on Instagram or UTMS20_21 on Instagram. You can check out the link on YouTube. Check out the questions. Feel free to shoot us any queries, questions, anything at all that you have. We're free to answer all of them. And it will be life-changing, trust me, just because of the idea and what we're trying to push here. It will, as I said, change the game for a lot of stuff. Hopefully, COVID kind of manages itself, so curfews and all of those don't really hinder us too much, because curfew changing so frequently. So definitely we're considering a lot of things, and these are things that we are cognizant of, and we are working towards making sure that the events, the contestants, and the overall execution is one that is very favorable. So I look forward to seeing some of the FMA ladies on the list or in the auditions. And yeah, that's really it. Feel free to apply. Looking forward to see as much of you guys as possible while we delegate to see who really has what it takes to represent the university. Thank you.
Yeah, man. And Dave, I'm glad you mentioned the whole FMA ladies, because the future marketing associations, and the marketing seminar, they're not too far apart, So for those ladies who are a part of the club, you should not let this opportunity pass, because we've been talking about taking opportunities, setting vision boards, and all those kind of things. So it's all about bettering yourselves, and this is an opportunity for growth and for you to step out of your comfort zone and to really, represent FMA. So it'll be good to hear about the winner coming from FMA. So don't
definitely
let it fall on deaf ears. So just try and be a part of it. So big up to you, Davian. So
yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. Take care.
All right. So we're moving on. Yeah, man. It's now 3:27. So now we're going to have the introduction of today's speaker. We have Marisol, who is going to join me now to do the introduction. So Marisol.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Marisol.
I'm ready to pull up the graphics. Okay. All right, so Jason Brown is a man on a mission, a highly driven and motivated education change agent, leader, innovator, and forward thinker in the field of education and management. He was acknowledged as a shortlisted nominee for the 2020 Prime Minister's National Youth Award for Excellence in Leadership. Jason is the holder of a Master of Education degree in Educational Administration, and he holds a Bachelor of Education degree in Information Technology and Computer Science with honors. He is also certified in mentoring boys acknowledged by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Jamaica. Professionally, Jason has moved through the ranks in the educational arena. As a firm believer in the STEM movement, Jason plays an integral role in the past and present successes of the international acclaimed Jamaica College Robotics Club. He has led the team in representing Jamaica and the Caribbean at large in the first Tech Challenge in New York, Detroit, and Houston. He serves as an educational program manager, providing leadership and training services to schools island-wide. With a passion for educational administration and processes, Jason seeks to equip existing and future educational practitioners with the right tools to impact teaching and learning in a dynamic way. With this drive, Jason has been blessed with various opportunities to share his expertise in various forums, locally and internationally, such as CCM Virtual International Early Childhood Learning Conference, Daytime Live, Smile Jamaica, TVJ, CVM at Sunrise, just to name a few. In media, Jason is the host of Life Lessons with Jason on YouTube, where he is building a youth village to educate, entertain, share best practices, and create a safe space for all. Jason is also the owner of Flourish Men's Care, an organic-based beard care line. He's a part of the Christian-based non-profit organization Live to Give Jamaica, where he strongly believes in giving back to the community and Jamaica at large. Jason's drive comes from the mantra, there are lives to be touched. The work never ends. I love that. For the record, Jason, I'm stealing that mantra. That is my new mantra. There are lives to be touched. The work never ends. So the floor is now yours, Mr. Jason Brown.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, you can go ahead and steal it. It's available for yours to be. That was a lovely introduction and the graphics. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So thank you so much for the introduction. I feel honored, I feel like I'm somebody. I feel like I'm somebody because, oftentimes you do things, but you don't really hear, you don't really take time to reflect and see what's going on, But thank you for inviting me to be here. It's my first time being a part of UTECH. There's no judgment, no prejudice. I have both degrees from UA, but I appreciate UTECH and all that it is. And to all the persons who are logged on, thank you for joining. To Madam President, thank you so much for reaching out to me. To the Executive Committee, thank you so much for having me today to speak about this topic that I feel is too close to home. I don't know who had the idea to reach out to me, but I feel like you're low-key styling me with all that's been happening in my life of late. But we rock with it. Thank you for the plug. I do have a YouTube channel, Life Lessons with Jason. Just subscribe to that. Yeah, we can talk about that later. But I want to know, I love interactivity, I love interaction. So if you're here, I'm seeing the comments now. Thank you, Abigail. You have to keep the camera clean. I have to represent every time I come online. But if you're here, just say here. Let me know that you're here. Talk to me. In the meantime, have to shout out my biggest supporters, my parents, always show up for some reason. So mommy, I know you're online. Daddy, I know you're online. Big up yourself, Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Nobody's here? Say that we're here. Ah, Ramona, I see you. Sexy Barbie. Sexy Barbie. Barbie. Tariq, I see you. Terrian, what's up? Vanessa, hey, what's up? Tavoy, what's good? Patronique, I see you. Rochelle, big up yourself. Tashana, welcome. Abigail, behave yourself. It's not time to laugh. If Barbie wants to be sexy, that is her prerogative. Barbie, that is your change and your purpose. Walk in it. All right. Hey, mommy, what's up? That's mommy right there saying, hey, G, I'm here. Yes. So, don't want to waste your time. We're looking at the topic today, committing to change and aligning with your purpose. So, we have 3 words to highlight right at the forefront. We're looking at change, we're looking at aligning, we're looking at purpose. Is there any bright person who can just use a comment box to tell me the meaning of change? What does change mean to you? Anybody? So I want one person to give me change, one person to give me aligning, and one person to give me purpose. Don't bother go over to Google. Type what you think those words mean, and then I will share my definition. I'm going to give like a minute to do that. I want this to be as inclusive as possible. It's not just me speaking to you for the next 20 minutes or so, but I want us to have a conversation as this affects all of us. So let me start by throwing up my definition of change first. So to me, change is to make something different, to reorder, to modify, or to alter it. Yes. And mommy says, mommy, hey, mommy said change is moving from one stage to another. All right. Relisha to alter. That's good. That's good. That's good. All good meanings. And then we speak of alignment. And I want us to pay attention to what alignment is, because alignment is speaking about in a straight line. Pay attention to that straight line. Yes, Tashana, change is the process of switching up. Transformation for an impact or to get, hey, Vanessa, you're bright. Transformation for an impact or to get a, I think Vanessa deserves a credit for that definition. She's bright, man. Vanessa, you, bright girl, bright, bright. Terrian, change, becoming anew. Good. And the last one is purpose. So purpose speaks to the reason for which something is done. So let's recap. Change is to move something, to modify, to alter. Purpose speaks about speaks about placing something in a straight line. And then purpose speaks to the reason why we do something. So now let's get into it. So we all have big dreams. We all have big goals. We have big ideas. Everybody know what they want their lives to look like. And everybody has a mindset of how they think their life will end up. If you agree, say agree. Me don't know nobody who have small plans for them life. Everybody have the big plans. The car, the house, the riches, the family. We all have big plans, big goals, big dreams. If you agree, say agree. So let me know if you're with me. And then we can move it further, because you have persons who meticulously plan out their lives. These persons envision everything. They dream it, they eat it, they sleep it, and they're set out to know, the stuff that they would like to accomplish. See, Tashana say own business, to have husband. Hey, Tashana, Valentine's is coming. Maybe this is your week to be a fiance, you know? Yeah, I wish you the best. But I'd also like to put out there that for some of us, our plans includes big things in life to make us feel pretty, to make us feel successful, to make us feel proud. Yeah, because everybody wants to level up. Everybody, especially in this COVID time, when there's so much change happening globally, everyone wants to level up. But the problem is, a lot of us, we're having issues reaching the potential that we have set out for ourselves. And by us, I mean me as well, because I'm not exempt. I'm still learning as we go along. So the problem is that which we have set out to accomplish, we have a problem reaching it. So what happened now is time flies by, we don't accomplish it, and then we end up looking back and wondering what went wrong. Yeah? So my first reality check right now is to tell you, think about this. What if you never really started doing what you truly wanted to do? So we have the big plans. We have the goals. Time passes by. We don't achieve it. Have you ever stopped to think that you're not doing what you truly want to do? I'm gonna ask Christ right now because everybody guilty of this, even me. Very, 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 very guilty of this. In my lifetime, I have thought about, and a lot of you can relate, we have cooked up many ideas, many plans, dreams, blueprints, and things to work in our favor, and then nothing will come of it. Some of them we have under the bed, some of them we have on the shelf, some of them we thought about doing, some of them we just couldn't bother because we don't want to put the work in to get it. And some of them we just allow them to slip by. So the question is, why didn't I try? What was my reason behind it? Why did I lack motion in getting this done? Why didn't I give it a shot? No, Terrian is not shade. I'm not shade. Terrian, listen, me and you are the same boat. If you feel the shade, we're under the same tree. Because this is for you and I. So we're lacking motion. We're lacking motion. Yeah. And if we take a step back, there are two things. Two things. Life is a series of decisions and actions. Yeah. Life is a series of decisions and actions, and these two components are critical for our self-growth and success in life. So hear what me say now. Without making a decision and following it up with an action, we can spend our entire life stuck in the same place. So there's no decision, no action, or you're gonna move. If you get in a car, what you gonna say? Car drive? And the car drive? You're not gonna turn it on. Warm to the brake. You're not gonna put in drive. Aren't you going to steer it? Well, we have autonomous vehicles now, but that can only run so far. You have to do something. So if you make a decision, but don't take any action, not much will happen. Yeah? Decision, no action, not much will happen. But on the other hand, if you make a bunch of actions without any decision driving them, you will aimlessly float around. So now we're talking about committing to change. And as a people, we detest change. We don't like change. And if it is ever a time in life where this is highlighted, COVID-19, the world is changing and nobody don't like it. We have an upsurge of cases in Jamaica. The Prime Minister said 8 o'clock curfew, Jamaicans are cussed. Why? They don't like change. We don't like change. And we don't stop to, I'm getting comfortable now, hey. We don't stop to realize, say, our lives, series of change. We come out as a one-day-old child. As we progress, every month a change happens. Every year a change happens. We grow, we advance. Why? Because to get where we have to go mentally and physically, our body has to evolve. Yeah, man. So there are some changes that we welcome because we know so our body have to change. We can't do nothing about that. And the reality is, as you grow, your body will change some more, some for the better, some for the worse. You know, no shade. But let's hope that it gets for the better. But change happens, and the thing about the thing about change is because we cannot see beyond the next day. We can't see beyond this minute. So we have the idea, we have the plan, but we don't want to change because we're uncertain about what will happen. Yeah, and there's a word for that. If anybody can type that word, it starts with F and ends with R. Let me clarify. Starts with F, ends with R. See, Alison, hey, Alison, you that to know. Fear is the word that cripples us. And for Sexy Barbie and for Tashana, the persons who love change. But it sounds very good to say. But when it's time to put the work in, how much do you love the change? Let me introduce you to something now. When I was studying, I learned about this theorist. His name is Kurt Lewin. You can go home and well, you're home, you can research it otherwise when this is finished. And he has something called the theory of change, because he's saying that people don't like change, but change has to happen. There are ways to go about processing change. The first thing is to unfreeze. So we're doing something a set way. Practical example, you're always late for class. Always late for class. Class starts at 8, you get up at 6, you leave the house at 7:15, the bus comes at 7:30, traffic holds you, you know you're not going to reach at 8. You want to reach at 8 and you keep leaving your house at the same time. So what Kurt Lewin is saying, apply the theory, unfreeze. The first word is unfreeze. How do we unfreeze? You change the time you get up. You get up at 5:30. You look about your clothes the night before. You normally leave your house at 7, leave at 6:30 and test it. So now you get to school at 7:45. You have 15 minutes to walk to class and get things together. So what he's saying is after you unfreeze, then you change. So after seeing that leaving earlier works for you, you change your pattern. So you no longer wake up at 7. Every day you wake up at 6:30. And once it works, then you freeze. So the new thing that is working, you go ahead and freeze it, and then that becomes a new norm. It's the same thing with COVID. We had to unfreeze face-to-face learning. We had to change to virtual learning. And we have to freeze now to virtual learning, because even though we have some level of face-to-face, virtual is it. Tashana, if all Jamaicans trust the process change, see there, you know, but me don't want to get there yet. I don't want to get there yet, Tashana. Just hold on, man. Wait for me. Wait on me. All right, so now we're looking at the good and the bad. I have good and bad news. Let's start with the bad news. The bad news is you never got started. You wasted valuable time moving towards your goals. Your life is not going the way you want it to go. You feel stuck with your current habits, lifestyle, relationships, career choices, grades, friends, processes, and other things. And let me just have to say, just because you're in university, that does not mean that you don't have a life and you don't have things to change. And you don't have purpose. Because I see some university students doing some lovely, like blowing my mind. This production right here is blowing my mind. This is next level. You have advanced businesses, persons in the sector who can't produce this. So right now, feel good about yourself because you're making a change. This is amazing. So for some persons, that would have hit home a while ago. Yeah, it touched you a while ago. Yeah, me not mash your can, but it touched you a while ago. But it's okay, because the good news is really good. The good news is that you're never really stuck. And although the best time to get started would have been yesterday, the next best time to start is now. Yes, man, Marisol, I see you over there say it. Yeah, man, the next best time to start is now. And past happenings, it will never, and it does not dictate your future. And your past habits, your past failures, they will not determine the lot in life. Let me just stop now to interject and say everything you have gone through, your failures, your experiences, never listen. I can tell you about it. My life, who I feel like God have a spotlight on me, because God just said, here what? I'm going to disturb your entire life until you come into purpose. If you go into if you look at my channel, I speak about everything from having a job to leaving that job, horrible work experience, losing the job, not being able to meet my bills, my obligations. And the funny thing is, in all of that, it aligned me to my purpose, which is to help other persons. That's why when I got invitation for today, I was so amazed, because I'm like, the platform I want is now given to me, because the story can inspire others. So only hear this quote: Rome was not built in a day. And it is true. Because really, what is built in a day? If you can show me the house, the dream, the goal, the person that was built in a day, show it to me, please. Was your house built on top of the piece of land in a day? Was the skyscrapers erected in a day? Did you apply for the job, the interview, and start working the same day? Did you learn the content and get the test the same day? You see? So everything is a process and everything takes time. Things takes time to build. Let us say you're there now at UTECH. You started out doing programming. That was your parents' dream. You want to do nursing or pharmaceutics or whatever you call it over there. So, yeah. And you feel the tug to do that, but you're so concerned. Oh, I'm too old. I can't switch right now. And what's going to happen is you're going to venture out in ComSci. You're going to be miserable. You're not going to love it. And you're going to spend your time wishing that you could have gone back and made the change. And you see this time that we're in, while we're in our 20s, for the persons who are in their 20s, and yes, I'm in my 20s, for the persons who are in that stage before you're 30, now is the time to make those changes. Now is the time to invest in yourself to do what you want to do. Whether that be writing down your goals, formalizing, thinking about what the need is. Yeah, and for some persons who are stuck in it right now, I'm talking to you. Because we often say trust the process of life or trust the process. Everybody is trusting the process. Everybody is manifesting, but that comes with change. Are you going to be open to the change? So now listen to this now. Self-doubt and fear are the two biggest barriers in our quest to making moves. Yeah? Self-doubt and fear. We always say that. But there is one more. The third most dangerous one is pure overwhelm. Yeah? Because we look at where we are and where we want to be, and it leaves us exasperated. Because we are saying, I can't match up. I am 21, I should have been there. I am 20, I shouldn't have failed that course. I am 25, I should have been a millionaire. I should be in the perfect job. And we overwhelm ourselves with our thoughts, not understanding that there has to be a process to get to the end goal. Guys, there has to be a process to get to the end goal. The end goal, sorry, not goal. The end goal, there has to be a process. And this is where movement comes to place. This is where we take small steps towards the vision, towards the goal. Yeah. Because no one takes a leap of faith and accomplishes life's biggest goal in the same breath. Want to hear that now? Let me say it again. One more time. No one takes a leap of faith and accomplishes life's biggest goals in the same breath. Cachet, but what if it's two career paths that you're really interested in, but you can't? Listen, we're going to get to purpose. Yeah, man. Cachet, you start me up. So now, the question is, what if you have two career paths and you can't really decide which one you are interested in? This is where purpose comes into place. What do we say purpose was? Purpose was the reason for doing something. Ramona, thank you so much. Cherry, and thank you. Purpose is the reason for doing something. Yeah? So purpose naturally should drive our every move, because it is through purpose that we will be happy. Yeah, let me say that again. It is through purpose that we will be happy. I feel like I'm speaking to myself. Wow. Wow. Living in alignment with your purpose or your higher selves means that the frequency you're vibrating at right now, the work you're doing, matches your soul's intention. So if what you're doing right now does not match what your soul is saying you should do, you're not living in purpose. I'm sorry. So this means whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're doing right now is that of your true, authentic self, and is not your alter ego, or it is not what society depicts or influences. Because if we're talking, let's be real, yeah, and we can read in the comments. We tend to chart our lives based on what we see society is doing. So everybody, where the money resides, where the money resides. Everybody wants to be there. But is it where the good money resides? Are you willing to work to get to where the money resides? Is where the money resides speaking to what your heart and your soul is saying you should do? If there is somebody viewing right now, if you're walking in your purpose at this very moment, or if you're taking steps to walk in your purpose, type and say, I am walking in my purpose. I want us to be transparent right now. If you're at that level, type and say, I am walking in my purpose. All right, Marisol, I'm happy for you. That's great. So the thing about purpose, Natasha, that's awesome. The thing about purpose is purpose, and make a note of this. Purpose aligns, purpose instructs, purpose ignites, purpose reignites, purpose drives, purpose sustains, and purpose fulfills. So where there is no passion, that's not your purpose, honey. I'm sorry. Where there is no drive, there is no purpose. That is not your true intention. If you are there and you lost the drive, the purpose will reignite that drive. Purpose will cause you to want to get up every day and work. Purpose, no, Marisol, no. Purpose, purpose is what will make you make the right connection. Purpose is what will make you sleep well at night, knowing that you're doing what you're supposed to do. So now it goes to, my time is running out. It goes to, if you're feeling like you're not aligned, how do you know that you're not aligned with your purpose? The first thing is something feels off. If you're doing all you can and you can't, something just doesn't add up. Something feels off. The other thing is you are not excited by the accomplishments you're making. So if you're making accomplishments and everybody's excited, but you're not, it not excites you because the purpose is not being ignited within you. You're doing it for show. You're doing it because you can do it, but it not excites you. That's not your purpose. So this person is saying, can one be passionate about multiple things, having multiple purposes? Going back to the question of, yeah, man, you can be. You see, for me, education is my passion. I love, it's not so much teaching, but operating in education, getting persons to that level, training, quality, staffing, processes. But also, I have a passion for young persons. And you see, when you have more than one thing you're passionate about, they will find ways to overlap. So now I have a platform on YouTube, Life Lessons with Jason, and I can educate, I can share my experiences, I can reach young persons, I get engagements like this to connect and to help you and to shed light because of what I've gone through. So you can be passionate about multiple things and they will align. They will align. You have persons who are doctors and singers. You have persons who are entrepreneurs and teachers. You have persons who are dentists and fashion designers, because purpose gives way for you to be happy doing what you want to do. The third thing is, if you're not aligned, you're constantly seeking external approval. If you find yourself wanting persons to gratify you and congratulate you and tell you you're doing a good job, nope. No. You're doing that for show, not for your purpose. The fourth thing is that you feel guilty. Yeah, man, yeah, do the thing, you know. Yeah, do the thing. But if you're guilty, you say, Jono, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. This is not for me. And the fifth thing is you struggle to manifest. You struggle to manifest. So yeah, I said this, yes, you get accomplished X, Y, Z, and it's the hardest thing for you to do. It does not come natural. Understand that things will come with challenges, but not everything when it's your purpose should be challenging. Everything comes with challenges, but when you're walking in your purpose, not everything will be challenging because you're doing it from a place of authenticity, of sincerity. And let me tell you the truth. You see, when I talk about change, it's not going to always be easy. It's not go easy. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. But if you want to reap the ultimate benefits of life, if you want to chart the proper path for yourselves, if you want to set the good foundation, you have to be willing to opening up your spirit and yourself to change. And for persons who are like, yo, I thought I knew my purpose, but no, I'm questioning everything. And that's fine, because sometimes we have to take a step back and do introspection. We have to stop to get ourselves together. It's okay to draw yourself back. Come here, I tell you, sometimes if you don't draw yourself back, God and life will draw you back. Me can tell you, because him draw me back. Him draw me all the way back. Right back. But in drawing me back, he revealed, and I got the time to think and find out what my purpose is so I can operate in that. And everyone has worth. Everyone has value. Everyone has something to offer. You have something. No, hey, no make nobody call you down. No make nobody tell you otherwise. You have purpose. There is purpose in you, but you have to do the work to try and figure that out. So let's put all the pieces together. So we're talking about committing to change. We're talking about aligning with purpose. We have to make a decision internally to change. So you can't say you want change and you're resisting the change. No. There has to be a desire to take the required steps. So if change requires you going back to the drawing board, go back to the drawing board. If you're an entrepreneur, you're doing pitches and it now work out, change. And this is the marketing association. Yeah, man. If you have an idea, everybody not gonna take your idea one time. No. Sometimes in the rejection, the good thing is for you to go back and redefine and come back better and pitch something better. As a marketer, not all your ideas will stand out. It might seem good to you, but when you vocalize, when you're given feedback, it is time to go. It's not to feel defeated and quit. It is time to go back and accept the change process and do something better. You have to realize that micro movements are perfectly normal. Some persons will make leaps, some persons will make steps, some persons will crawl. But here what? It is a movement. In this race of life, in this race of purpose, it's not how fast you reach. It's when you reach and the quality in every step in reaching. So what might take Tashana 10 years, might take Kashay 5 years, might take Marisol 2 months, might take Candice 2 years, but you will reach and the purpose will come out. Actually making moves. If you want change, you have to make the move. If you say you want to have your license at 21 and you're 20 and a half and you don't go driving school, you don't take the test, you don't take a picture, you don't get e-learners, you have to do something. You have to get up, you have to do something. And the most important point is you have to have a dose of patience and commitment. You have to have patience and commitment. Some things will work out the way we want them to, some things won't. Something requires us to wait for the greatness to be revealed. And if you believe that you are great and what you have to offer is great, you have to wait for that purpose to be revealed. And you have to be committed to yourself. You can't wait for outside applause. You can't wait for commendation. You have to be committed to bettering yourself and having patience in the process. And my time is up, but I'm going to end by saying this. To everyone listening, to myself, to the persons who will view after this is posted, you aren't stuck in life. You are capable of making a lot of power moves. But the key is just to get started. The key is just to get started. Find out your purpose, accept the change, and get started. Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciated the invitation. I love the talk. I love the interaction. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube as Life Lessons with Jason. And if you follow me on Instagram, it is the JCDB. That is THE JCDB, THE JCDB. In my bio, you'll have all the links to all my socials. If you like my beard, you can chop my beard while they flourish, you know. Thank you so much, Candice. Thank you, Vanessa. Yes, discipline. Thank you, Cache. Thank you, everyone. Marisol and your team, you're amazing. I believe you are change agents, and I'm looking forward to great things coming from UTECH FMA. And once I'm called on to do something of worth, I will always avail myself. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you so much, Jason. But I don't like how you run away so quick because we're not ready for your leave as yet. I can't believe it. You will finish so quick. Wow, it was so breathtaking. It was so mouthful. It was so impactful. And it really shows that this is your purpose. And when you see, when you have purpose, passion there behind it, and you spoke with so much passion and really appreciate it. Now, I want to really delve into a conversation with you, and I hope you're okay with it. So,
Sure.
So, on your page, I think you were on Smile Jamaica, right? And you mentioned that there was a point in time where you had to commit to change. You got laid off, and I just want you to let us know, how is it that you were able to undergo this change? How is it that you were able to rise up again?
Wow. To be honest, me being laid off did not take me by surprise, if I'm being completely honest. When I did the interview for the job, the manager said to me, "You're not going to stay here." She's like, "This job is too small for you. And this is the first time I'm being interviewed. She's like, "Your purpose is bigger than here." She's like, "You're gonna go on to great things." And you see, being as low as I was, I'm telling you, I in 2019 was a very low point for me, because I'm human. Yeah. So I am saying, my parents set a great educational foundation for me. Good schools. There was not a time when my parents said you had to be this. They allowed me to choose my career path, and they supported. I did my work. I got sidetracked in university a little bit by failing a course, which set me back. But I recommitted, graduated. I had a plan. I did my master's. I paid for that myself. My father assisted some time, but it was a struggle to get there. But I had a goal in mind. So having invested so heavily financially and professionally in yourself, to be at a point where you're now working somewhere you're unappreciated, you're being taken for granted, you're being second guessed. It did a number on me. I was so low. And at that point, I would have established a life for myself. I would have been doing things, and I didn't feel as though I was getting anywhere. And this is how I can speak to you from this place of passion, because I had to look into myself and I had to be like, "God, talk to me, man. Talk to me. What's my purpose? Show me." And then I had to look into what I'm good at. And so me and change now, bring it. Hey, change, come. You are welcomed over here. I know it will be uncomfortable. I know I won't know where to go. But the thing is, being laid off in November, the second week of November 2020, never forget it. When I was told, I just said, I smiled and I said, "Thank you so much for the opportunity. I wish you all the best." Because in my mind, I knew this was not the end for Jason Brown. I was comforted. I felt okay in being laid off. You have bad days, yeah, because I'm still not employed to a 9-to-5 as people have it. I don't have a job that I get up and go to every day. But I know in doing the CVM at Sunrise, in doing my videos, in doing this, I feel happy at the end of the day, because I am imparting something of worth into somebody's life. So at the end of the day, I know that maybe that job was not for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to be there. And I have to trust the process, as we often say, and understand that once I walk in my purpose, doors will open up and I will flourish, as the name of my beard oil. I will flourish and I will do great things. So it's all about, I'm at peace with where I am right now. And me and God a friend, yeah? Me and God a friend. So I know that he will not lead me to a place that I cannot manage. So it gets frustrating. It's hard. You have depressing moments. But I trust the process and I know I'll be okay. I'll be okay. And I have good support. My family, top tier. My friends, listen, my mother is here commenting. You can see that support is there. My friends, top tier. My father, although he's not commenting, he is watching. Top tier. My friends, I'm sure when I get off, I'm going to get screenshots from them about this. So the support, it helps me. So when you are at peace with your purpose, things will happen, but there's an inner drive. So right now, there's a drive in me to do more. So I'm not going to wait for the door to open up. I'm going to open my own door. Nobody don't want to give me a talk show. I create my own talk show on YouTube.
All right, that's so.
Hey, that's over there.
Oh, I'm so happy you answered, and I really asked you not because I wanted to put it out there that you were laid off, but I knew that there was more behind it than just you being laid off, and it really came out in your response, and I know that it really touched somebody even now because that setback, it was basically an opportunity for you now to grow and to just be the best version of yourself, and I'm sure there's so much more to come from you, and I can't wait. I'm literally sitting and I'm going to wait for it because it is going to happen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mikhail, that's one of my boys from JC. He's not Karamat doing big things. I mean, Maritime doing big things. Mikhail, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in.
Right. So, guys, do you have any more questions for Jason?
Oh, Tashan is asking, my Insta is that's THEJCDB. That's THEJCDB. I want you there. The link in my bio will carry to my Twitter, to my YouTube, to my LinkedIn. You can connect with me everywhere from Instagram. Tariq, big up you. Big up you.
And we can send your page. We have a WhatsApp group, so we'll send your Instagram page over there as well for those who may have missed it. Somebody said, is the support for me? Yeah, support, having a good support team is really important. The persons who you surround yourselves with is very important, because if you're surrounded by negativity, you're going to be consumed by negativity. So
let me tell you something. You see, the persons you're around, they can support your change or keep you in the ground. Yeah. So sometimes, let me say, the change sometimes is new friends, new associates. See, I'm just gonna leave that right there. Check your circle, guys. Check your circle. Check your circle.
Bishop Brown.
Yeah, that's my mom and dad. My father's a pastor, Bishop Brown.
So I see where the preaching. Yeah, man, I see.
On me. You're not gonna put that on me, Marisol. You're not gonna do that.
I saw it from afar, you know. I see confirmation.
I am a teacher by nature. I love to teach. I'm not a preacher. No. Right. Motivational speaking. This is my hosting media. This is me. Hey, Tashana, I'll follow you back as soon as I get off the call. Thank you so much for following.
All right. So Alison will further express thanks to you. So take it away, Alison.
The FMA family just wants to extend. Could you please pull up the certificate? The FMA family just wants to extend our greatest appreciation to you for coming here and for educating us, or I should say, helping to align us to where we want to be and to let us know that we should not be afraid of change. We shouldn't let fear devour us. We should just start, and we really appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. It was amazing being here. Thank you so much for making my day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, Jason, I'm not sure if you saw the little certificate that came up just now, but you
I
sending it
did,
to
I
you.
did. I did a
Yeah.
virtual certificate. You guys are top tier. This is next level. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you so
only the
much.
best, only the best.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
All right, so we will email you the certificate. If you want to frame it, put it up on your wall, you can do that if you want.
Yes, man. I'll do a whole unboxing for IG.
Yes.
All right, so thank you so much again, and we're wishing you a blessed day. Take care.
Thank you so much, guys. Be safe and take care.
All right, no problem.
Hey guys,
Hey.
that was really a good session.
Yeah, it
It
was a
was,
That was
really
behind the
good.
scenes
Yeah, it was.
it was too bad
for real, man. Um,
in all from start to finish.
True.
Yeah.
yeah, man. My audio gone. You guys are hearing me still? Okay, okay, good, good, good. Not sure why. I'm not hearing you guys though.
You're
We weren't.
muted. Hearing myself.
Oh, oh, you guys are mute.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Um, yeah, man. So, Kemisha, so you know we have um FMA Crush this weekend, and we really want to give away some packages. So, three packages are being sponsored. Three basic what's the name? I'm gonna leave Kemisha. I don't know if she's ready. Kemisha, you ready? You ready to come on the live and you know, yeah. Robert is here. Let's add Robert. Make it more crowdy.
Yeah, while we wait on Kemisha, guys. So, in addition, as you know, that movie night is going to be inclusive of the crush packages that are purchased. So, all the persons who purchase a package, a link will be sent to you. I'm sure, well, I'm almost sure you guys know about Netflix party already. So that's the medium we'll be using, right? So the movie time should be about 7 p.m. around that time. So, we send out the link about maybe 6:45 those times. So you just get your significant other, send the link to them as well, so you guys can, seeing that we can't have a physical movie together, then we'll just do it this way. So yeah, man, that's the plan. I can't speak much as for the packages because that's not really my area right now. So as we wait on Kemisha, you guys.
Hey, Kemisha.
Hey, Ravel. So my camera isn't okay. There it is. All right.
Your
So hey,
government.
everyone. Big up to Mona because she won the first package. Ramona, right? Yeah. So we have been busy. I am trying to reply to everybody that's sending their reply on our IG page, and of course we'll be picking somebody who warms our hearts to get the second package. All right, so we will be choosing those persons, and well, I have a third package to give away. So yeah. So I have a third package, and it's quite easy. I just need you to just send me three persons that downloaded Bips. Since so if you can get three persons, whether your mother, your grandmother, your uncle, your auntie-in-law, somebody, just send me three persons, screenshot it and send it to us in the FMA group. Or if you just want to look for me, I will go and highlight myself and you can send it to me. Once you can send it to me that you have three persons that downloaded the BIP, then you can get the third package. All right, so come on, guys, it's really easy for you to get a package, and of course, you can do a pickup or we can deliver it to you. So it's like a free package, you know, with yourself and a little Valentine, and of course, we'll be customizing the message on behalf of FMA, so that will be quite sweet. So just do that and yeah, get it to us. Of course, we are still taking some orders for the packages. Yeah, Valentine is coming up, and the package is just so awesome. I mean, come on, you can customize the notes. We have persons customizing already, and boy, me there read them and them have me away. I have nobody to send me a package still, but you know, try to send myself one. But yeah, the messages are so cute. I wish I could share them with you guys, but unfortunately, I can't give out people a message like that. But yeah, as you know, Ravel, can you pull up the packages on screen so they can see what we still have offering? Like the Will You Be My Quarantine Essential to Me packages. I love the Essential to Me package. I know it's $1,500, but there's a mini shot in there. Like we did a taste test, and that mini shot is like, yeah, like I wanted to drink all of them, but unfortunately, I can't do so. And the box of hard chocolates and everything. Like, if I'm supposed to talk about this, I will talk all day. Alright, so yeah, Ravel, pull it up so them can see what we are do. Yeah, and I just hope that you guys are still going to buy some packages today, because you can still buy, whether it's for your mommy or your daddy or I don't know, your sister. Show somebody that you love them. It doesn't have to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Show anybody a best friend that might is a more like an encouragement. Customize the notes, send them chocolates, send them this, send them a rose, teddy bear and thing. Oh, and the mugs are so cute. Hello. Yeah, mugs are really cute. Yeah. Like
Big
I
up
wanted
Tamisha.
one for myself. Them cute, man. Very, very cute. I wish I could show you guys what's in the packages. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and shoot it to me and then we can answer it.
Yeah, man.
Let them know so them
Same.
can send it to them crush on the exec too, you know, cause them around put thing, you know.
Exactly, like you guys are always saying you have a crush on Robert. So what is
Hey,
going
whoa, hey,
on?
what? Hey.
And of
I
course,
know all that.
we have the ladies that you can send a package to make them feel special. It can be anonymous, you know. You don't have to say your name. You can put initials. You can go fully anonymous. Or if you just want to, you know, let them know it's you, because it's where the love resides. You might meet your soulmate. Who knows? Right? So just
Great
send the
branding,
packages.
You're not wrong.
great marketing. I wonder if you wanted to mention about that special set of prizes that we're getting soon to from that company that, you know, if you want,
I mean, we
I
are
don't know.
giving away so much this year. Like, we have packages. So once you buy a package, whether it's the package for 600 or 850 or 1500, you get a chance to win a gift basket. And we have more than one prize is given away. So we're like pretty excited because we're like, don't matter, you know, just come on in, you enter a raffle, you can win a prize. So it's like more than what you're even paying for in the package. So yeah, it's
Tashana
pretty
is asking a
exciting.
question. Tashana is
Yes,
asking you
let
a
me pull
question,
it up,
Tanisha.
Tashana. All right, so why nobody don't want me? Tashana, Tashana. Listen, you gotta want yourself first, okay, sweetie? So this year, buy yourself a package from us, okay? You might be the lucky winner of a gift basket, and then next year, your Prince Charming and knock on your door because you want yourself first. See? That's that good?
All right, all right, all right. I realize the viewership is going down.
Yeah, because I have some people to go and answer
Oh,
on
in 20 minutes.
FMA page. Yeah, so then I would have to answer and then pick the person and DM them and yeah, see how they can get
Yeah,
their
yeah.
prize to them and things. So yeah,
All right, cool.
definitely.
But yeah, man, big up to everybody. I guess today was a really good day, to be honest. Respect to Davian from the marketing seminar for coming to present on Miss UTECH. So remember, ladies, FMA ladies, we want you guys to represent FMA in the competition and show say FMA big and bad, especially in a pageant. So you guys are encouraged to enter as much as possible. If you have any questions about it, you can just DM the UTECH, Miss UTECH marketing Miss UTECH JA page or the marketing seminar page on Instagram to get more information about that. But yeah, that's typically the end of another meeting. I still have a lot of credit to give away, but I'm going to get into the WhatsApp group and in the BIP group, and we're going to have some fun with those credits because I need to give away them today, and I don't want to keep it on my phone. I don't want the credit, so you guys need to get the credit. So ensure that you guys stay tuned to the members group and both the BIP members group and the WhatsApp members group, so you could get a chance to, win some credit. All right. So that's it from us. Big up to everybody. Big up to Relisha, Allison, Robert, Yeah, man. Thank you guys for joining.